Good morning. I'm here today to talk about how we will use this school year to focus more on creating an inclusive environment in our classrooms. We also hope to improve our staff development to ensure we are focusing on special education more. To start off, I'm going to introduce the Individuals with Disabilities Education Improvement Act. This is an entitlement law for students with disabilities. It ensures students receive a free and appropriate public education and prevents discrimination for those with disabilities. It also states that there is a zero reject policy, which means that local schools cannot exclude a student with disabilities regardless of the severity. That student must be served in public schools. Schools are also responsible for ensuring students are placed appropriately. This part of the Individuals with Disabilities Education Improvement Act is called Child Find, meaning that the school is responsible for seeing students that need services and referring them appropriately. What is with the urge to move to inclusion? Inclusion helps remove barriers for learning and helps increase success levels from students with disabilities or those who are disadvantaged. Inclusion also helps reduce fear, rejection, and prejudice for those who might hold internal beliefs about students with disabilities. Inclusive education does not just mean that everyone is in the class together, but it means that everyone in the class is participating with each other and alongside each other. Just sticking students with disabilities in regular classrooms is not enough. Studies show that teachers who are apprehensive or unsuccessful when it comes to inclusion are often just misinformed or do not have enough knowledge. Once they have more information about students with special needs and how to properly work with them, they have shown improved success with their teaching. We like to reassess our staff development every few years. School districts frequently struggle with having more inclusive information and staff development. We have realized upon reflection that we have been guilty of this as well. Our goal this year is to work on this and become better. Today, we will go over just a couple of different types of inclusive learning to help get us familiarized with what's to come this year. One way to adopt inclusive activities in the classroom is called mixed ability grouping. This is when you are choosing groups of students with different levels of abilities and putting them in a group instead of sorting them based on their ability. This process helps students understand and appreciate diversity. It also helps give a level of social equity to the classroom. Another method is called station teaching, which is an interactive inclusion activity. The lesson and students are separated into different parts, and then they work together teaching each other. There is also usually an independent station as well, which can help kids work together. It often results in less planning for teachers and is also a good tool for those of you who are currently co-teaching. Inclusive education helps the quality of lives of those with disabilities, and it also helps reduce prejudice from those in regular classrooms. Now is the time for questions on our new focus on inclusive classrooms and our staff development. We also want to hear your opinion on things you would like to know more about in the special education department or things that might be unclear to you. We also are taking any suggestions on the best way to implement a truly inclusive classroom. Thank you.